I knew that ace was fucking, and I really thought, and I put you on the ace. I thought you got lucky about the ace.
Thanks, Eric.
4 fold, 6 raise, 15. 7 fold, 9 fold.
Hello, Poker House Nation. This is Craig Dobson again. Thank you for tuning in this Friday night to our abbreviated 125 cash game with a $1,000 max buy-in. As you can see, as we are going right into the action here.
2 check. 3 check.
For the hand is going of 5-5-9 between TH, Luke, and Adrian. As it gets checked around, and TH is going to put in the $15 bet. It's going to be called in 2 spots by both Luke and Adrian. Turn's going to be a 10. Still, it's Luke with the ace high that's ahead.
Check. 3 check.
And it's going to go check, check. And the 10 on the river means is that Luke with the ace high is going to take down this pot.
2 check. 3 check.
And it goes check, check, and it's Luke with the best hand with the ace-king. Best hand before the flop and best hand on the river. And he's going to take down this pot. As you can see, the lovely floor, the main gaming floor here at Poker House of Dallas, got a lot of cash games going. A lot of other variation games going, as well as Friday night. It's our black chip or green chip, depending on how you like it, bounty tournament that's available. It started a little bit ago. Registration will be going on until about 8, a little after 8 o'clock if you want to get in. Again, bounty tournament meaning every person you take out, you're going to get a piece of the bounty on the $300 buy-in tournament. Hope all of you are staying warm this Friday night. I know the weather has changed recently as we are going into the fall, autumn, and winter seasons. We want to thank you for taking this opportunity to take a part of your Friday night and tune in with us here at Poker House of Dallas. Going to our next hand here, we got Jeep on the button with the 6-3 of spades. He's going to make it 20 to go. And both Luke and Adrian and TH are going to make the call. We're going to go 4 ways to a flop. And the flop comes deuce 7-7, 2 hearts. It is Adrian with the ace-9. That is ahead.
Check. 1 check.
They check it through, and the king of diamonds on the turn. Now that gives Luke the diamond flush draw.
6, bet 15. 1 fold.
And it is going to be TH with the ace high, with the ace 4 is going to make the bet. And it's going to be called by Luke, going to a river. Oh, it's a jack. Now Luke's made jacks up. He's going to check.
6 check.
And it's going check, check, and it's going to be Luke with the jacks and 7s. It's going to take down this pot. As you can see, we have our lovely dealer, Katie, that's in the box right now on our live stream table for the part of this cash game. Here are our chip counts again with we did start this table shorthanded, 7 players, and also started before this stream occurred, so that's why it was a $1,000 buy-in, but some people's stacks, actually everyone's stack is below 1,000, which you can tell that there has been action. Not everyone bought in for the $1,000 max buy-in, but they did want to have a chance to be able to be a part of the stream. We did it. Action's going to be on Big Brother under the gun.
7 fold.
And Gerardo, he's got the 2 10s. He's got a big pocket pair here with 2 10. He's going to put in the raise to 35.
2 fold. 3 fold. 4 fold. 6 fold.
And it's going to be a raise and take it for Gerardo. Unfortunately, folks, for those that know about our live stream table, we had to immediately let Gerardo know that there are no phones on our live stream table, as much as we try to create a different atmosphere. Once you come into the live stream arena, no phones, No earbuds. Just have a chance to be able to have focus just on the cards. If you need to use your phone, we always ask, please step away from the
9
table.
fold. 1 fold. 2 fold. 3 raised to 15.
And we have the lady at the table, Miss Adrian, with the walking stick. See, she's got the 2-7. She puts the raise in to 15. And TH with the ace-6, and Big Brother with 5-3. He's going to make the call. We're going 3 ways. And a flop comes ace, jack, ace. It is TH. That makes the top. That makes 3 aces. Excuse me. That flops trip aces. But Adrian's going to stick to it with her 2 7s. And the 4 of spades on the turn. It's still TH with a huge lead with the 3 aces. But Adrian's going to be steadfast in her betting. She's definitely following up. She's going to
3 bet 50.
She's going to lead out for 50 on the turn. Now, TH has to have to think now that there are 2 sets of flush draws, but he does have, even though he does have 3 aces, there are 2 sets of flush draws. There are a number of straight draws. Oh, but the 6 on the river is going to mint TH. He's got a full house, aces full of 6s.
6 bet 80.
And he bets 80 into this pot. Now, unfortunately for Adrian, even though with the 2 7s, a flush did get there. There's an overpair to the board, and she wisely makes the laydown. And it's going to be TH that's going to win this pot.
No work right now. How many days a week are you playing cards?
As we go to some comments in the chat, Eddie Torres says, "Are you all streaming tomorrow?" Most likely, it is still up in the air, Eddie. I believe we will be showing a stream tomorrow. I think it is just on a determination on what would be available to do, what and who could be available to do so. All right, folks, as we go into our next hand, action is going to be on Luke. Oh, excuse me, action is going to be on Jeeps. We do apologize, obviously, if Jeep didn't have his cards on the reader all the way out.
Call.
And
9 raised 35.
And Big Brother is going to make the call with the 9-6 off, and then Gerardo making it 35 to go with Kojak, King Jack offsuit. Big Brother makes the call. And a flop of 6-3 ace. Big Brother is out flopped Gerardo with the pair of 6s.
9 bet 80.
But it is Gerardo that comes out swinging. He bets 80. He bets 80 on this flop.
7 fold.
And it's a little bit too much for Big Brother, and Gerardo's going to take down the pot. Obviously, no, folks, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the holiday season, so obviously before all the craziness and both grocery and holiday shopping, we just want here at Poker House Dallas. Obviously, want to wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving and a happy and safe holiday season.
Can they chop on a 3-blind game, Craig? Can they chop on a 3-blind game, like pre-flop?
Let's say the small blind fold. I guess you can't because there's $1 out there.
That's what the players do.
C2 raise 220.
As we go to action here now, it's like, wow, look at this. Luke, under the gun, wakes up with 2 kings. Makes the raise to 20.
7 fold, 9 fold, 1 fold. And it's up to the flop.
Well, just playing a little bit of catch-up, folks, as obviously we have Luke with the 2 kings.
2 bet 15.
That's the thing about technology, folks. Got to make sure everything is accurate. So we had a small hiccup in trying to make sure that everyone had either called or folded on this hand. Just doing a little bit of catch-up here. There we go, folks. Obviously, now that
2 bet 40.
we know that Luke is sitting with the 2 kings. And what a flop of 3-10 queen is the 2 kings are ahead, but that 6 of hearts on the turn now gives TH the straight draw to a 9 and also a heart draw.
Call.
Luke bets out 40. Again, he has the 2 kings. And to the river. It's a 4 of diamonds. No help to either player, but it's Luke's 2 kings that are still ahead.
If they're out of the box, they don't get ready.
As you can see, there is our live stream director,
75.
Eric, making sure about that the Luke's cards were read. That's the thing about the table, folks. Again, and for those that are new into it or are frequent with our live stream, those little square boxes, those act as antennas to these RFID cards that allows us here in the booth to be able to see the cards and for our action tracker to be able to make sure that they are being read so that way they can follow through here. Yeah, and here are our chip counts. Again, it has been Gerardo and Jeep, along with Big Brother that's been taking the lead. Adrian still holding on.
You have to step away from the table to be on the
We're gonna get a penalty.
Tip your dealer, my guy. $78.
$10.
Yes, that is one thing that we enacted. Obviously, we always do let our players know that we do make it a point that if you do need to use your phone, please use it away from the table,
$10
and you can use it by our tournament desk. We do that. We do that because we don't want players to be able to just basically to have a chance to look back at the action and find out what happened here or what happened in a previous hand if that person was bluffing. So to try to make it fair to all of our players that play on our live stream table, we say no phones at the table or earbuds, Beats, AirPods, or otherwise.
9 call.
It gets folded around.
1 fold. 2 check. 5 to the flop.
And the flop comes 9-7-4, 2 spades.
9 check. 2 bet 10.
And Luke's gonna lead out for 10.
3 hours. 3 call.
Adrian is gonna stick around and make the call.
7 raise. 2 45. 9 fold.
And 7 makes the raise to 45. I do believe.
Fold. 3 fold.
I believe we had a small issue in regards to that hand, folks. We're just trying to get trying at this point to get it all updated with the. Ah, yes. Obviously, Gerardo made the 3 threes, and that was big enough to where it went check through. Oh, excuse me. It was Big Brother that made the bet, and it's going to win the pot. Okay, folks, so now we're making this. There is our chip counts. Again, we started this table 7-handed. This was an open tape. This was open to all of our players here at Poker House. That if you did be able to put your name on the list, and we wanted to get this up and going, I know we will have players that will fill in
7 call.
collectively.
9 fold. 1 fold. Huh? 1 fold. 2 raise to 30.
And
You and Dave.
Luke's going to raise it to 30.
3 call.
And Adrian with King 10 of Diamonds is going to make the call. TH with the Ace-6 of Hearts is going to call.
Not getting anything.
And Big Brother, not to sound cliche, is priced in. We have 4-way action, ladies and gentlemen. and a flop of 3, 9, 6. No help TH does pick up a pair of sixes, but is nothing against the two kings of Luke, and he's going for ammunition.
Bet 55.
He leads out for 55. And now TH has middle player.
We were literally just talking about it. I literally just said no. You'll have to watch. You'll have to watch the stream here. 6 call. 7 fold. That's what we were saying.
Doubt it. That was great.
As we go to the turn, it is the 8 of hearts. It's still the two kings of Luke that is ahead. Oh, wow. He comes out with a big bet. He leads out for 200.
More than once.
I'll go twice if you want. You can run it 3 times if you want. I'll go 3 times.
Up to 3.
And this is a tough situation for TH, knowing he does, with the way the board texture is, and he's sitting with a pair, with third pair now. But the board is coordinated against a few straights, and it's a question of whether or not you're going to put him on a pair bigger than sixes. And he does make the wise laydown, and Luke is going to win the pot.
Everybody called me on 30.
Here are our chip counts, folks. Again, this was a 1-2-5 game with a $1,000 max buy-in. Although you are able to top off or add on up to the 1,000 in this situation. All right, folks, as we go into our next hand,
7 fold.
it is TH that's going to make the call with the connectors. And it is Jeep on the button with the 2 4s. Going to put in a raise. He's going to make it 30 to go. Back over to TH.
6 call.
TH is not afraid to play pots, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. We're going to a flop.
6 check.
And the flop comes down 6-3 queen. No help to either player. This Jeep and the 2 4s that is ahead. Now the 10 on the turn that gives TH a two-way straight draw. A 7 or a queen. A 7 or a jack will give him the straight, but an 8 or a 9 will also give him the best hand as well. So he picks up a number of outs here.
Yeah, you guys explained that jump. That's really cool. Yeah. How big was the field? A couple hundred people, I think. Like maybe 200 people or something like that. I think he cashed with like almost 3,000. 2,000? 3,000.
Here we go, folks. And we go to the river. It's a deuce. That's no help to either player. And it is Jeep with the 2 4s. As long as he's in this pot. As long as he is still in this pot, he will win this. But TH is going to try to take the play away and bet 60 into this pot.
So what's the deal? They're running like a tournament series right now? Or we'll do WSOP. Okay. How long
They
is
do
that
2 a year. And they do 2 WPTs a year. 1 fold.
Oh, wow. Look at the power of betting, ladies and gentlemen. With TH with 9 high is going to take this pot away from Jeep.
What's up, man? Is there no one sitting in the middle seat?
You're
Is that on
five.
purpose or is that?
We drew for seats at the beginning, and nobody drew 5.
All right, folks. Here now we have a new player sitting into the table. It's Jack, and Jack's first hand.
7 raised and 25.
And Big Brother's going to take the suited 1 gap. We're going to put in the raise. We have Jack, our new player, at the table. He's good, and it's folded over to Luke with Dolly Parton 9 to 5.
That's why it's a random draw.
Well, he didn't draw.
Oh, you did not draw?
Tran with the Jack 9 of Hearts, and TH has 2 6s, and he's going to make the call.
Can I draw and move over there?
I got 4 players.
There we go, folks. We're 4 ways to a flop.
I got 4 players. Greg, you good?
So you guys all know it's fair. Sorry, dude. You got the good
4
save.
check.
What? You got the good save.
6 check.
It's a little
You want to trade?
Yeah, it is. That's not much
7
better.
check.
I don't know if it's allowed.
There we go, folks. It's a flop of Queen 10 Jack. What a flop, folks. It is Tran with a pair and a straight draw. Big Brother with a pair and inside straight draw. Luke, that's also open-ended with the flush draw. And Luke hits Jin. The king of clubs on the turn gives him a club flush and a redraw to a straight flush.
7 bet 65.
But it is going to be Big Brother that's going to take the plunge. He bet 65. And Luke's sitting with a club flush and position.
2 calls.
He's going to make the call.
6 fold.
All right, we go to a river. It's the 7. No help to either player. It is Luke with his club flush that's going to win this pot as it gets checked over to him. And I think he's going to try to size this up to make a value bet. He bets $100 into this pot, and he rolls over the 9 of clubs to show at least that he had a king high straight, but not the other club. And we have Luke that just sat into the table, folks. He is playing with a little less than 1,000. We are 8-handed. We'll have players that are be coming into this during the duration of these hands.
5 stack.
Action's going to be on Jack.
9 fold. 1 fold.
It's going to get folded around over to Luke.
2 fold. 3 fold. 4 fold.
Over to Tran. He's not here. He's not going to see it.
Raised to 20.
And Tran with King Queen. He's going to make it 20 to go. Big Brother with an ace and a fake. A suited ace 4. He's going to make the call. We're going to go to a flop. And the flop comes 3, 6, 5. Big Brother not only has the best hand with the ace high, but has picked up an open-end straight draw.
7 bet 35.
And he's going to lead up for 35.
6 fold.
And it is a pot that will be pushed over to Big Brother.
I tried to bet the river that ace because at that point, after the turn time, 75, I call, there was probably already 250.
Scott, 5 bet.
You had 100 on it. After the ace or ace call.
All right, folks, as we go into our next hand,
9 fold. 1 fold. 2 raised to 15, 3 fold, 4 fold.
And Luke with the 2 4s, he's going to put in the raise.
7 fold.
And Jack's
Raised 75.
going to put in the 3-bet. He's going to make it 75 to go with the 2 10s. Don't see anybody trying to get in the way of a showdown between... Oh, wow. I retract my previous statement. Luke's not going to take a chance with those 2 4s, nor TH. And that is a raising ticket for Jack.
You know, I'm only playing for like 2 hours, but I would be down. Yeah, I'm only playing for like 2 hours as well. The winner gets $10 and you can win with the 7 deuce at any point. 10 from everybody at the table? Yeah, if everyone agrees. Even if it's the best. Even if it's the best, yeah. What's your thought?
All right, folks, I believe it's like one of the players that is initially trying to introduce the good old 7 deuce game for those that are not aware of it. The 7 deuce game being that the 7 deuce in any combination is statistically considered the worst starting hand in poker. Therefore, many games have induced the 7 deuce game that if you so happen to be holding 7 deuce and you win a pot, whether it be the best hand or bluff, that other players at the table will pay you a premium. In this case, I believe to some of these players, they have elected to do a $10 premium, meaning if that's whoever is to win the pot with 7 deuce, the agreed players will pay the winning player $10 each.
Whatever that is when they get a new dealer.
And we're going to go 3 ways to this flop between Big Brother Gerardo and Tran. And the flop comes 8, 3, 8. No help to any player. It is Big Brother with the queen high that's still ahead. Oh, but the 9 on the turn does create a pair of 9s for Gerardo and an inside straight draw for Tran.
9, that's 30.
And it is Gerardo with the 9s that's going to make the bet for 30 over the Big Brother.
That would be fun. $25 a person, 4 ways. Try to convince other people. If you're really into it, I'll do 7 deuce between 2 But then we'd have to up it a little bit.
7 fold.
And it's Big Brother that's going to lay it down.
You guys are really annoying.
So you want to join, huh?
No, I do not. I don't want 7 deuce.
I have no idea how to do the live stream.
Brad, your 5.
I think it's a bad one.
All right, as we go on to our next hand.
Now I'm going to play 7 deuce just to out bad me.
2 fold, 3 fold. 4, raise to 20.
And it is Tran that puts in the raise. And he wakes up with 2 kings. TH is going to call with the 2 ducks. He's got pocket deuces.
Heads up.
And it is a heads up between Tran and TH. It's kings against deuces. And the flop comes 3, 8, queen. No help to either player. Tran, I feel, is going to lead out with the overpair. He bets 35.
6 fold.
And I think TH makes the wise laydown knowing that there were 3 overcards to his deuces. It's one of those things with deuces, folks, that it's theoretically you're going to play it primarily to set mine. It is the lowest pocket pair, but it is very sneaky. If you hit your deuce, or both of them, typically all the players never see it coming. And for those that are watching the stream on this Friday night, thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to ask any questions, or if you have any questions or like to or wanting to know anything in regards on Poker House, whether it be our weekly schedules of tournaments, just know that we have an array of cash games on a daily basis. Especially what's come up recently is a number of mixed games. We have on our Tuesdays, we have a 15-30 mix game of a plethora of games. Usually, I think in a rotation of about 12 or 13 different mixed game combinations that would be available as well. But as well as we have some big hands, folks. Big Brother's sitting on Big Slick, and Jack coincidentally is holding on to 2 jacks. It puts in the 3-bet. And Big Brother 4 bets to 180 with Ace King. This is a very tough decision with Jack. Now, obviously, when you pick, that is a disciplined laydown, ladies and gentlemen. To lay down 2 jacks, heads up. That's very disciplined, folks. But it tells you, obviously, that this young man, very strong player, and smart enough to make the ways, but not absolutely dedicated to the hand that they would not be afraid to fold it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say we have one of our live stream alls. If our live stream players could build an all-star team, GTO Nick, that is sitting in the 5 seat, would be a starter. Buckle up, folks. This man that comes straight out of the atmosphere when he plays cards. This is a gentleman that absolutely believes in the full theory, any 2 cards.
7, raise to 20.
As Big Brother's going to put in a raise again with Kojak, and Jack right behind him wakes up with a suited Ace King, going to put in the 3-bet to 65.
2 fold, 3 fold.
And it gets folded around over to Tran, who's got a real hand as well. He's got a pair of 6s.
That's right.
And Tran's going to make the call for 60, and TH is going to fold, and Big Brother's going to make the call. Oh, and the flop comes 2, 3, 4 with 2 spades. It's Tran that has this overpair of 6s and a straight draw. Big Brother sitting with the spade flush draw, and Jack has the bottom end of a wheel draw. A 5 would give him a straight, but Tran would have a higher straight with the 2 6s. As we see some people that like the stream. We got Gene Bauman that like the stream. Thank you, Gene. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, here we go, folks. Tran's gonna roll with the 2 6s and the straight draw. He's all in.
As much as I get it, I probably should play it.
8 call.
And Big Brother makes the call. Here we go, folks. It's 2 6s for Tran. It's a flush draw and 2 overcards for Big Brother. Oh, they're going to go 2 times, ladies and gentlemen, meaning they're going to see 2 turns and 2 river cards.
First one in the square?
Correct. Turn that river, then push them up and turn that river again.
And an ace on the turn. And the 8 on the river. That means Tran's 2 6s is going to win that first run. Going to the next set. 7 of spades. And the board pairs 4s, which means Tran's going to win this pot outright with the 2 6s. And
Wow, way to get the money in, my man. Nice hand.
while Katie is counting down this pot, I go to the chat saying, Good luck, and from Gene, you guys do a great job commentating. Thank you. I said, hey, Gene, thank you very much. Thank you for taking your Friday night to tune in to our stream.
Yeah.
Are you commentating on it live right now, or are you going to be commentating on it? I'm just watching the camera. And then after you're done, you're going to be saving it, and then it'll be
Yes, folks. I guess the cat is out the bag a little bit. Our live stream director, Eric, is obviously at home. Is back up in the. We won't call it the Great White North, even though an impending winter storm is heading this way. All I can say is for those up in the north, be safe. Be safe and let be able through this winter, because everybody wants to be able to get through the holiday season. And with that, Nick has picked up the 2 6s, making it 25 to go. But TH has ace queen
6, raise, 65.
and is going to put in the 3-bet raise to 65.
7 fold, 8 fold, 9 fold, 1 fold, 2 fold.
And it is a fold circus back over to Nick. I don't see Nick folding at all, ever.
5 fold.
And he's going to make the call. And the flop comes 2, 10, 6. Nick flops a set of 6s, and TH goes all in. Nick can't turn the cards over fast enough, folks. Nick flops a set of 6s against the TH's ace queen. TH was trying to make a move, and Nick quickly picked him off. Flops a set and is going to win this pot. We're going to have TH is going to reload. We do not attest to the fact, folks. Nick is an action player galore. It is instant excitement when he sits down at a table. I believe now Nick did buy in for the maximum of 1,000, so it is slightly skewed. I mean, he is at the bottom of the chip count considering he just won this first pot.
6 raise to 15.
Obviously, TH, our player in the 6th seed, is just waiting for some new chips to come in, but he did pick up a premium hand to raise with. He's got ace 10. He's going to make it 15 to go. Gerardo's going to make the call as well with the suited king 9. Looks like Tran's going to make the call, and Nick is calling as well.
4 players.
And a flop of 9-4-5. Nick has made top pair as well as Gerardo. Tran has flopped an open and straight draw. And it's Nick with the top, with the 9s, with the 6 kicker that's going to lead out for 30. TH just has ace high.
6 call.
But he's not afraid. He's going to make the call. Now we got Gerardo that's sitting with a better king. Excuse me, a better 9 with the king kicker. He's going to put in the raise. He's going to make it 135 to go. That is a $105 raise, ladies and gentlemen. Back to Nick.
Call.
And Nick is going to make the call.
Playing more poker, working out less.
6 fold.
We're going heads up, folks. It's Nick and Gerardo. Oh, look out, folks. We're going to see action. Both players have made 3 9s, but it is Gerardo that has the better kicker.
Bet 155.
And Gerardo's going to lead out for 155.
Going to raise.
And Nick is going to put in a raise.
425.
Oh, he makes it 4 1/4 to go. I have a feeling, folks, this is all. It's all going to get in. It's just a question of when. Oh wow, Gerardo's going to play this carefully. He just makes the call. Look at this, folks. Over 1,200 in this pot already, and we're going to a river. Nick is going to need the board to pair or to pick up a 6, or else Gerardo is going to is going to be able to win a big pot here. Oh, it's a jack. It is Gerardo with the 3 9s and the king kicker, and Nick decides to move all in.
Fine call.
And and Gerardo makes the call. Nick thinks he's good with his 3 9s, but it's going to be the king kicker of Gerardo that's going to win this huge pot over 2,100.
If I was on that hand. Thank you, sir.
423.
Kind of hard not to play that, you know.
I was worried for you, like, okay, you hit another set again. So the fourth fight is like, please no this time.
What is it again?
423. You can pull that back.
That's a cooler right there.
Yeah, that's a killer for sure.
Nice hand, guys.
There you go.
And with that, Gerardo has taken has made a huge jump onto the chip count here, and I believe with that, Nick is probably going to add on. Yep, we got Nick's going to add on another 500. There is no quitting Nick, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to fight for every pot. Doesn't matter if he's on a live stream table, one of our other tables, one of our special games. It doesn't matter, folks. He is a fighter. But we do appreciate that. He is good. He is absolutely good for the game. And is it over to Tran?
5 fold, 6 call.
And TH going to make the call. And we're going 3 ways to a flop, folks, between Tran, TH, and Jack. Flop reading 7-3 Jack. TH has a pair. Jack has an inside straight draw. Tran has an inside straight draw. And a 7 on the turn. TH has made 3 7s.
25. 8 fold,
He leads out for 25 with the 3 7s.
4 call.
And Tran makes the call with the inside straight draw and the flush draw. Going to a river. It's a 10. Now that does give Tran 10s and 7s.
Bet 40.
But it's going to be TH that's leading out with the 3 7s. He's going to bet up 40. And Tran's going to pay him off. And turns over to 3 7s. And TH is going to win this pot.
You want to change it?
As you can see, folks, now we are sitting with a full table with the additions of Jack and Nick. All right, folks, as we go into our next hand, and it's going to be on Gerardo with the ace 10. He's going to make it 25 to go. It's going to get folded around, and Adrian's going to make the call
5 call. Now I'm 6 fold.
with a 7. Nick's going to make the call with 10-9.
7 fold. So we don't really
All right, folks, we got 3 players going to a fart with Nick, Gerardo, and Adrian. And the flop is 9-8 deuce. Nick with the 2 9s jumps ahead.
check. I can listen to info.
And they go and they check the turn. Oh, and the 8 on the turn. Now it is still Nick with 9s and 8s that still lead.
20. Yeah.
And he leads out for 20.
9 fold. 3 call.
And Adrian's not a believer. She's going to make the call. Still with the ace-7 to the river. It's a 6 now. A flush did get there. So did a number of straights. But it's going to go check, check. And Nick's going to roll over the 9. And this time, this 9 is good and will win the pot.
Were you ahead of it? The benefit of, yeah, that's the benefit of your.
Okay, folks, as we go to our next hand here, it is going to be, action's going to be on Gerardo.
3 call.
It gets folded around to Adrian, who makes the call, and it's Tran with the suited king-queen.
6 fold.
Gonna make the raise to 25. Nick with Kojak.
7 call.
Gonna make the call. TH with the suited Jack 3 lays it down. Over to Big Brother. He makes the call with the 10-9.
Raise to 135.
And Jack trying to take the play away early and often in late position. He makes it 135 to go.
4 call.
Tran's going to make the call with the suited king. Tran makes the call with the suited king-queen.
5 call.
And Nick's going to make the call with the king-jack.
We're going to make a $5 bump putt table on table 8. New bump putt table on table 8.
3 ways.
Here we go, folks. It is 3 ways between Jack, Tran, and Nick, and the flop comes down deuce, 9, 8. Jack takes the lead with a pair of 9s
8 bets, 250.
and comes out firing. He bets 250. Both players had picture cards, and they both missed. And Jack is going to take down that pot with an excellent raise. Got the action he wanted and ended up getting paid off. Again, folks, this is one of our many streams. We also, between our cash game streams and a number of our weekly tournaments streams, I know that we do broadcast through our live stream in our live stream arena. I know Wednesday night, as you can see, it is our dealer Katie that is in the box right now. It's Katie's Game, the Katie's Game tournament, one of our popular tournaments that's available on Wednesday night. Thursday night is our Thursday night deep stack. Friday night is our black chip bounty tournament. Our Saturday afternoon deep stack, and Sunday, most recently Sunday, we've added in a turbo tournament as well as a pineapple tournament. For those that have never played it, it is a fun game. Small changeover from Hold'em. You get dealt 3 cards and then you discard 1 on the flop. It is a fun game and a zillion things can happen to it. But that's some of the weekly tournaments that we have here at Poker House Dallas. We'll go on to our next hand. We got a lot of action here, whereas we had a raise from Luke and a re-raise from Tran with the suited ace queen. Nick makes the smooth call with king 9, and TH thinking about it with his ace queen.
6 call.
And he's going to put in the call. And it gets folded around back to
2 fold, 3 fold.
and Luke's going to make the call with the suited connectors. We're going 4 ways.
2 check.
And the
4
flop
check.
comes King, Jack, Jack. Nick has flopped the top pair.
5, bet 20.
And he's going to lead our way right away. Now, TH does sitting with a straight draw. A 10 would give him a straight.
2 fold. 4 call. 4 check.
22 turn. Oh, wow. It's another jack. That gives Nick a full house. Jacks full of kings. And he gets checked over him. He leads out for 100.
6 fold.
Yeah, TH is going to let that go. Now, at Tran's not a believer. He's going to go ahead and make the call, folks. Going to a river. It's a 6. No help to either player. It's Nick's jacks full that's going to...
4 check. 5 bet 100.
And 5 bet... And, excuse me, Nick bets 100 again.
4 call.
And Tran is not a believer. Nick rolls over the king for the full house. Excellent betting, obviously. Excellent way. He was able... Tran just was not a believer sitting with all those... With those 4 picture cards on the board. And Tran with the ace high figured that the ace queen was good. But Nick sneakily had a king. And Nick's going to take this pot, stacking chips.
Oh, he'll pay me back with interest. They're just temporary.
Just enough time to get that. Yeah, just enough time. Sometimes I hear it wrong, not this time.
I love the
Sometimes.
All right, folks, as we go to our next hand, and there's Luke that leads out with the 2 7s. He's going to make it 20 to go. Over to Nick. He's got Queen 8.
5 fold.
He's going to make the call.
6 fold. 7 fold. 8 fold. 9 fold. 1 fold. 3 players.
And Gerardo makes the call with the 2 5s. So we've got 3 going to a flop of King 7 9. It is jackpot for Luke. He has flopped the slot machine. He's flopped 3 7s, and he's bringing out chips. He leads out for 30 with his set of 7s. Nick
5 fold. 9 fold.
and Nick and Gerardo wisely make the laydown, and Luke's going to pick up this pot.
I like it.
All right, folks, as we go into what I believe will be the final hand of this short stream here, it is action's going to be on Nick, and Nick wakes up with the, I'm not going to say it because I like to have calm weather, but he has 2 8s, and he's after Tran makes the raise to 15, he's going to make the call.
8 fold. 9 fold.
Just in time.
It gets folded around over to Jeep, and Jeep has the double rulers. He's got 2 kings.
One raise to 100.
And Jeep's going to make it 100 to go with 2 kings.
I'm all out.
2 fold.
Better just in time.
Luke and Tran are going to quickly exit this hand. Back over to Nick.
5 call.
And Nick with the pocket pair of 8s, he's going to make the smooth call. And here we go, folks. It's 2 kings for Jeep, 2 8s for Nick, and the flop comes 7 deuce 9. No help to either player. It's the 2 kings for Jeep that it's ahead. Actions on Jeep. Oh, he comes out firing. He bets 175. Now Nick looks is gonna. Nick is sitting with 2 8s here. There is 1 overcard. There are a number of straight cards, and then there are those 2 diamonds. They do put a flush draw out there. And Nick is going to run through this stop sign. He's going to make the call, folks, to the turn. Oh, wow, folks, what an action card. Jeep has now picked up a flush draw, but Nick has turned a set of 8s.
5 bet 225.
And he comes out firing for 225. And Jeep is going to make the call. Ladies and gentlemen, we did tell you, obviously, Nick is an all-star when it comes to any of our streams. He is not afraid to put chips in a pot, folks. Over 1,100 in this pot as we go to a river. It's a 9. The board pairs 9s. Nick has made a full house. 8s full of 9s. Jeep checks, and Nick quickly moves all in.
They got enough what you got. I'm not going to say.
This is a tough situation for Jeep because you're sitting going that if Nick had diamonds, if Nick had a straight draw, if Nick had a 9, all 3 of those situations get there. The diamonds get there. A straight draw gets there. 3 9s get there.
No, I don't have that.
It's a situation. It's the old adage, ladies and gentlemen. You think long, you think wrong.
I just don't think I can fold here. I mean, I'm already in for.
Yeah, it's a big pot.
If you got it, man, you got it. Call.
Oh, wow. He makes the call. Nick rolls over the full house and wins this huge pot. Over 1,800 in this pot.
When the turn came, I thought that was beautiful, but now I need to pair the board with the 3 diamonds.
What, I mean, it's a hard this situation to make with the 2 kings.
You hit 2 already today?
I know. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to go through your stack.
man.
I thought I'd come over here and give us a little more.
Should have been 5 seconds late.
I know, but he's got no room on that.
All right, folks. Well, as you can see, that was Nick, and as you can see, he is not a bashful one. As you check out his VPIP, and that's going to end this Friday night quick hour coverage here of Poker House of Dallas with this 1-2-5 game. We want to thank you all for tuning in, and obviously, just thank you for all of you following us, and tune in next time. Who knows what's going to happen with regards with Nick and his ability to play all these cards. So for myself and all of us here at Poker House, I'm Craig Dopp.